cycling with asthma. Oh, yeah, beauty. Oh. How are you? Hope you're all alright. So, just got back from a 20-mile ride, and halfway round where I usually stop, have a little drink, just felt the remnants of the old asthma coming back. I say coming back, it never goes really, but you manage it. It's something I've always had, and when you're a kid, you know, it plagues you at school and stuff. It did me anyway. I've always rode my bike to school and stuff like that, and didn't have a great deal of problem with short, hard spells of riding. So I could do a sprint, no problem at all. But then if I'd got to do running, so if I was playing football, rugby, you know, sports day when you've got to do a couple of laps of the circuit, anything that was a little bit, well, the worst one was cross country. You know, I'd get like 5 minutes into a cross country run and couldn't get a breath. So obviously things have moved on a little bit. You were always discouraged from using your inhaler, but take today, I've gone 9 months without using it at all, nothing at all, absolutely fine, you know, 30, 40, 50 mile rides, no problem. Today's cooler. It was 2 degrees when I set off this morning. Beautiful, sunny, nice winter sunshine, but it was cooler, and that's what gets me, is that cool, sharp air. My lungs struggle to take it in, to get the oxygen out of it. So tips, really, this is what I thought, because I didn't take anything before. I didn't realise today, because I've not had it all year. It's the first time I've had it this year, and it's sort of that little alarm bell goes again and says it's time to have a bit of puffer before you go out riding, and it makes all the difference. Just one shot now for me, and it will last me all day. But this is going back to the fitness thing. I went through a phase when I was 16. I got a motorbike and stuff like that, so stop riding the push bike, stop with exercise altogether. And then you get a car when you're 17, so again, very little exercise. You just didn't think about it at the time. And then you come to try and run up to the shop to get a paper or something, or a bottle of milk. Brummin' heck, you know, it really showed the fitness had dropped off. And whenever I got winter time comes along, it was I was getting lots of wheezes. I was picking up every cough, every cold, and it was just all down to lack of fitness. Took it upon myself to get myself back into shape about 15 years ago, and just, I'm not talking super fit or anything, I'm just talking a regular weekly exercise just to get the old blood pumping and try and keep on top of this asthma. And it works, to be fair. If I can do 20 mile a week minimum, you know, or I wouldn't even say 20, really it's an hour. An hour's exercise a week is enough to keep this chest in a decent condition. So anyway, what about inhalers? This thing is the worst inhaler ever invented. It is absolute garbage. The doctors were prescribing these. They were trying to get everybody off of the Ventolin and onto this Salmol Easy Breathe piece of junk. It's almost like a placebo. It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. And about 2 years ago, I'd picked up a cough, I'd picked up a cold, I'd got a bad chest, and I was really struggling. You know, it was you got those, you know, where you really can't get a breath. This thing did nothing. It wouldn't touch it. So I rummaged through all the cupboards. I went through everything to try and find an old one, and I managed to find an old Ventolin inhaler. It was barely got anything in it. It was right on its last breath. One puff of that, bang, cleared it. I could breathe again. I don't know why they're doing this, you know. And well, whenever I go now to the doctors, I specifically say, do not give me this garbage. I want a Ventolin inhaler. Give me the proper stuff. I thought I'd just say put this out there because it makes a massive difference. If you can just do a little bit of exercise, build it up. If you sat at home wheezing away, you've just got to get out of your chair and do something. You've got to just try and do a bit of exercise. When I was trying to get back into it 15 years ago, like I say, I couldn't run up the shop. I was just puffed out when I got there. So it's then little and often round the block, even if it's a brisk walk, build that brisk walk up into a little bit of a jog. For me, the bike has always been the way to go. You know, you can ride as fast or as slow as you like. You can do 5 miles an hour for an hour, build it up to 6, build it up to 7, build it up to 8 miles an hour. Just slowly build your fitness up, and as soon as there comes a point where it all becomes easy. Just get on your bike and go out for half a day, take it steady, just have a little fun, a bit of a ride. You're enjoying it, you're not breaking a sweat, but the old heart's pumping a bit more, and you're getting out there, and your lungs are working. So definitely makes a massive difference. Keeps the colds away, keeps all the bugs off, and makes you feel a whole lot better. I know for a fact now, I've been out for the rest of today, my chest will feel open. It feels alive. It just feels like you're breathing full breaths of air. It's just amazing. If that's give you a bit of inspiration, none of us are getting any younger. I want to keep this chest open, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.